You're here. I have good news. We do not have any of Ranrock's loyalists to contend with. Of course, the bad news is that it's likely because they no longer need to track the Keepers for information.
Revelio.
This place could do with a bit of pruning. Let's look around. Is that a... It is. I believe I know what must be done. Do you recognize the head sculpted there?
That's a head. I can't say that I do.
It appears to be a fearsome beast known as a graphorn. And the prints carved into the ground lead me to believe that a graphorn will somehow open the way forward.
That's what Professor Rackham meant when he spoke of my needing an ability to interact with beasts.
It would seem so. I do know that the last of a long dynasty of graphorns lives nearby. They call him the Lord of the Shore. I suspect you'll need to bring him here. What happens next, I can't say.
If that's what must be done, I'll do it.
Excellent. I know this area well enough. When you see the remains of a large sea creature, you're in the right place. Now, Professor Rackham made it clear that you must engage with any beast that is part of this trial on your own. So I shall wish you good luck and wait for your return in the map chamber.
Revelio. Everything's all right now. Revelio. 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 I should investigate.
I'll build a cemetery by the time I retire.
I may go to Hogsmeade later, stir up some trouble. They need to be reminded that we're still running things.
You will. I swear, you're the one who fell.
Expulso! You're about to regret that.
Levioso. Arresto momentum.
Expulso! You shouldn't go about stealing goblins. Might want to look up. No matter how many. Expulso!
Repulso. Repulso.
Clumsy.
Expulso!
I want to knock your arm.
Incendio!
Held your own for a while.
Hogwarts don't go
You're not doing anything.
What are you?
Expelliarmus!
Let it display! No one takes what belongs!
Arresto momentum.
I refuse to be treated in this manner!
Glacius!
Pulsar!
Accio! Incendio!
What are your thoughts on
Confringo! Expelliarmus! Defender! Accio!
You'll be the same!
Confringo! Expelliarmus!
Hardly a best my stand.
From above!
You dog.
Revelio! This could prove dangerous if I'm not careful.
Nothing to poach in Arranshire except spiders. Not worth the trouble if you are... Stop right there!
Levioso!
Levioso!
Get me down! Nothing more than luck.
Levioso!
Let's go! Come on, Highway!
Levioso!
I need to race now, my friend. Confringo! Bombarda! Confringo!
Clever!
Revelio!
Oh, still, you little measle!
Accio!
Such a
Depulso!
Levioso!
Conversion!
Mortisu! Levioso!
Expelliarmus! Defender! Bombarda!
Levioso! Levioso! Damn you!
Accio!
Ah!
Descendo! Confringo! The beasts around here can sleep a bit easier. Revelio!
Lower or upper Hogsfield?
Likely this astronomy table will be best used when it's dark. meat he's likely studied here.
They come after me, little resting
This place has seen better days. This must be the place.
Revelio.
Let's see what's up your sleeve this time, Merlin.
Bombarda. Expelliarmus. Confringo.
Very well, Lord of the Shore. Show yourself.
Confringo! Bombarda! Expelliarmus Bombarda!
Your help, friend.
What say we pick up the pace a bit?
Time for a jaunt, I'd say. Let's see how the Lord of the Shore feels about his neighborhood being invaded.
You shouldn't be here. Slippery as a cat. Where's that goblin now, you little thief? What would you be doing? Someone? Confringo! Tiger! Rookwood, Confringo!
Faster! Here we go! Incendio!
Confringo!
It'll take more than this to stop the Lord of the Shore.
Is it you who've been casting stuff on this? Expulso!
This looks intriguing.
We're crossing that bridge whether you like it or not.
Have your affairs in order.
Time for you all to clear out.
Some something.
Perhaps Professor Rackham was right to have had faith in you. I still have my reservations. Isadora, as you will see, was not who she seemed. I can only hope that you are. My memories should answer any questions you may have about the power you will need to protect.
Thank you, Professor Bakar. I shall see you back in the map chamber.
Hello? Isadora? Isadora? Mr. Morganach, Mr. Morgan?
Son, I'm glad you're here.
Isadora was not at her home.
I know.
Her father... Percival.
What is it?
It is as though he was stripped not only of his pain, but of all emotion.
Everything is much worse than I feared. Neve was right. Isadora hasn't stopped. I've just learned that she has been wielding that magic on students.
We must gather the others. I need you to return to your common room, all right?
What have you done?
Take a breath.
Students, Isadora.
Everyone feels pain. And why? Because of your arrogance? Your obsession with secrets? He won't suffer any longer. Not my father, not my students, no one.
Isadora, set down your wand.
Professor, you taught me to hone my power, not throw it away.
I did not teach you this. Expelliarmus!
life.
The caverns below Hogwarts, where you fought Isadora. Is that the location of the final repository?
It is. You see, we could not destroy the strands of emotion Isadora had stolen from so many. So we did all that we could to keep them safe. We also realized that until they could be destroyed, the magic used to create them was a danger to wizard kind. Hence, we became keepers. Keepers of an unfathomable secret. We knew that someday, one with the ability to see traces of ancient magic might be seduced by its power. We built the trials to lead that person to us, to allow them to prove themselves worthy of the knowledge we'd kept hidden and the responsibility that accompanies it.
Have I not proven myself, Professor? I need to get to that repository before Ranrock does.
You have, and you will. But the repository is protected by powerful ancient magic. To enter, you must craft a special wand from the 4 artifacts you found above our pensives.
So the repository is safe from Ranrock for now.
If he is, as you suspect, capable of using the power of the other repository, I fear he will be able to breach our defenses.
Then I must go now and craft this wand. Perhaps Mr. Ollivander will help me.
Another Ollivander? I'm not surprised. As I am sure he will tell you, this wand may be used for only one purpose. Return with the wand, and we will open the way forward.
I shall send an owl ahead to Ollivander. Whilst you visit him, I'll reach out to Professor Weasley.
Professor Weasley?
Yes. I may have made an error in judgment by not informing her of Ranrock's intentions earlier. I only hope it's not too late. If Ranrock really is going to try to drill below Hogwarts, we'll need all the help we can get.
All right, Professor. I'll see you soon.
To this day, I get a chuckle every time I picture you as Professor Black thanking me.
Sometimes it seems all roads lead to Hogsmeade. There's Ollivander's.
Successfully.
I hope he can help me craft the Keeper's wand. Hello, Mr. Ollivander. I wondered if you might be able to help me with something.
Yes, Professor Fig sent an owl informing me that you'd be coming. He was a bit cryptic, said you need to have a special wand crafted, that you'd bring me the materials.
Yes, sir. I have them here.
Oh, my. How extraordinary. Remarkable design. I will be honest, I have never crafted a wand in this fashion. Repaired broken wands, of course, but this is something else entirely. Keeping me on my toes, aren't you? I think I can work with what you've brought me. Let me see what I can do. It is done. I should warn you, I've never seen a wand like this before. My suspicion, as Professor Fig implied in his letter, is that it serves a unique purpose. I doubt you shall find much use for it otherwise.
I understand. Thank you, sir.
I'm afraid you're on your own. I've ensured that we have a moment to ourselves. Oh, come, come. No need for such theatrics. In light of what Ranrock now knows, you must agree that our interests are aligned.
Our interests will never be aligned.
You would let goblins take what is rightfully ours? The final repository belongs to wizard kind. We would be fools not to work together. What's that you've got there? Might this sudden visit to the Wand Maker have something to do with our mutual pursuit?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
That repository is my birthright!
Charles Rookwood wouldn't have wanted you near it.
The arrogance. Should have known better than to try and reason with a child. I've always said, children should be seen and not heard.
A lamb to the slaughter. Rookwoods don't go down easy. Had enough?
Confront
That's just
places.
I'll have chilblains after this.
Arrest them.
Little brat. Expelliarmus! Might want to look up. Accio. How delightful. Try not to make this too easy for me.
Look alive!
Peril. Will you hold still? I'm just warming up.
Would you not let me put you down?
Confringo. Flash of inspiration. My wand! Expulso! You
Now, this has become personal.
What are your thoughts on electricity? Please. Bombarder. Confringo. Incendio. You're no match for me. Quite conductive, aren't we? Places. Novice. Incendio. Expulso. Bombarder. Confringo. Places. Incendio. I want to look at Expulso. Expulso. Flash. Incendio. Bombarder. Confringo. Expulso.
You should have joined me.
Abracadabra!
Well done for a child.
A lamb to the slaughter.
Let's get this over with, shall we? I have things to do.
Bombarder. Rookwoods don't go down easy.
Incendio.
Confringo.
Are you always this awful?
Field. What was that? Let's go. No, don't.
I hope you have your affairs together.
Incendio! Coward! Potato! Stupid one! Confringo!
Was that meant to be an attack of some sort?
Expelliarmus! Confringo! No! Defender! Confringo! Potato! Incendio!
Had enough yet.
No, it's a bit like being on fire. your knees.
Descendo. Confringo.
Impressive.
Defendo. Expelliarmus.
Confringo.
Confringo.
Is that really all you've got?
Incendio.
Defendo.
Had enough.
See what make of
Potato.
Levioso.
This is a fire.
You're gonna regret coming here.
Oh,
Arresto.
That's just the beginning.
Incendio. Compulso. Accio. Defendo. Confringo. Expelliarmus.
Still no match for me. Rookwoods don't go down easy. I've never seen it. Confringo.
let's play, shall we?
Incendio.
Glacius.
Enjoy this.
Levioso.
Finish.
Look what you've done! Come on, you're too afraid to fight back! Fight!
Confringo. Expelliarmus.
Goodness. What a party to attend by myself.
Allow me to put you.
How delightful. I'll make you with no more happy days for you.
Incendio. Potato.
Oh. Don't think you're going to get out of this alive. Is this Hogwarts fair?
Expulso.
Potato!
Levioso.
Stop that right now!
Incendio.
My little patience. You're the one who uses the dark arts. I recognize you. Had enough.
Expulso.
Satisfying.
Still no match for me. Good one, Terry.
Show yourself!
You've come to the wrong place, child.
Confringo. Bombarda. Expelliarmus.
Hey, that's mine! Oh, what are you for, son? Quite conducted, Expulso! I'm not done with you!
Confringo. Bombarda. Expelliarmus. Defendo. Descendo.
Levioso! Here's 10 points!
Might want to look up.
Levioso!
You've made a great mistake. Blank of inspiration. That's the best you can do. I'll make you wish you were back at school. Surprise! Such agility!
Expelliarmus!
Hey, that's just the beginning. I'm just warming up.
Expelliarmus!
Don't do that!
Stupid one!
Stand and fight me!
Bombarda! Expelliarmus!
You're aren't you? You've been known to use the dark arts, haven't you? You're only delaying the inevitable. Oh!
What? Confringo!
You should have joined me. Let's get this over with, shall we?
Confringo! Expelliarmus! Thought you had me there!
Too slow!
Confringo! Leviosa! Accio! Repulsor! Repello! Descendo! Leviosa! Incendia!
Such agility!
Spear!
Allow me to put you out of your misery.
You may have defeated a few trolls.
Confringo! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Expelliarmus!
That's Incendia! Say
Confringo! Bombarda! Expelliarmus! Defendo!
is it you who've been casting Expelliarmus at us?
So very cold. Expelliarmus!
How disarming.
Confringo! Bombarda! Expelliarmus! There's Ollivander's.
That's all I'm saying.
I hope he can help me craft the Keeper's Wand.
Welcome. Do let me know if I can be of any assistance at all. A wise decision. Thank you. A wise decision. Thank you. What can I do for you today? I hope to see you again. Farewell.
This many plants here before. Vic thinks you should be proud of all the potions you've brewed. He cannot believe how many beasts you have here. Top's Cave shouldn't be terribly far from here. Zeke has marked the area on your map. Be proud of all the potions you've brewed. Dee cannot believe how many beasts you have here. Dick thinks you should be proud of all the potions you've brewed. Tubbs Cave shouldn't be terribly far.
Does it get any more cozy than Hogsmeade? There's Ollivander's. I hope he can help me craft the Keeper's Wand. Hello, Mr. Ollivander. I wonder...
He was...
Yes, sir.
Confringo!
I'm afraid you're on your own. I've ensured that we have a moment to ourselves. Oh, come, come. No need for such theatrics. In light of what Ranrock now knows, you must agree that our interests are aligned.
Our interests will never be aligned.
You would let goblins take what is rightfully ours? The final repository belongs to wizard kind. We would be fools not to work together. What's that you've got there? Might this sudden visit to the Wand Maker have something to do with our mutual pursuit?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
That repository is my birthright!
Charles Rookwood wouldn't have wanted you near it.
The arrogance. Should have known better than to try and reason with a child. I've always said, children should be seen and not heard.
You there!
Nobody on this one measly costume.
There you go! Incendio! How delightful! Incendio! Real quick! Expulso! You
Dodged an attack.
Incendio! You're going to regret that. You've made a great...
Oh, I'm going to enjoy it.
Stupid one.
I see you.
No more happy days for you. I conducted expulsion. I'll make you wish you were...
Let me out, son. You like games, do ya? Let me out, son.
Glaciers. Arrest them, coward. Death! Expelliarmus! Defender! Now where did it go? Confringo! This is your first duel, isn't it? Expulso! Bombarda! Confringo! Expelliarmus! To your knees! You're going to life when you look out! Stupid! You bender! Bombarda! Expelliarmus! Back!
Let me out, son. You're after the golden snakes.
Blank of inspiration!
Expelliarmus! Defender!
Bombarda! Look what you've done!
You'll pay for that.
Confringo!
Hands out, thing, aren't you?
Expelliarmus!
That's more!
Well, you'll have to do better than that.
Stupid one!
Good for you, mate.
You should have joined me. Abracadabra! Well done for a child.
Another pitiful beast.
Stupid one!
Stop right there.
What the hell was that?
Expelliarmus! Bombarda!
Had enough? Beginner's luck. I've never seen such magic.
Expelliarmus! Defender! Confringo! can't believe it. Rookwood's reign is finally over. I'll need to send an Alternati right away. For now, though, I need to get back to the map chamber and tell Fig what happened.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
What were you and Ominous speaking about?
He's being ridiculous. Apparently Salazar Slytherin had a secret scriptorium here in Hogwarts. Ominous swears it was used for the dark arts, so he wants nothing to do with it. I reminded him that Anne needs a cure. This scriptorium could hold the answers we need.
The dark arts do pique my interest.
There's more to dark magic than people realize. The Gaunts know this. Better than most. Perhaps I've spoken out of turn. Ominous' family history is personal to him.
I'd like to know more about it if you wouldn't mind telling me. I won't repeat it.
Very well. But do keep this between us. Ominous learned dark magic from his parents. Are you familiar with the Cruciatus curse?
Crucio, correct? The Cruciatus curse. Also known as the torture curse. Inflicts excruciating pain on the victim.
Apparently, his parents and older siblings had no qualms about casting it on muggles for sport. Ominous described the sound of the victim's cries as horrific, so the first time he was asked to cast it himself as a child, he couldn't bring himself to do it. As punishment, his family cast it on him. The anguish was so bad that when asked to cast it again, he relented. I have repeatedly assured Ominous that he did what he had to, but he still hasn't forgiven himself.
How horrible. Poor Ominous. He was only a child. He shouldn't blame himself.
After that incident, the rift between Ominous and his family only grew. That is until I came along. Every moment he isn't at Hogwarts, he's with us in Feldcroft. Ominous trusts me. And more often than not, he winds up listening to me. I'll remind him of that when I follow up about the scriptorium. Watch for my owl. I'll have news soon enough. I'll make Ominous understand. He'll change his mind.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
Students always run when Peepsy wants to have some fun!
It's me, Gareth. Do you have a moment?
Are you alright? Look like you've seen a ghost.
If only. Get away! All of you!
Are they from the restricted section?
No, and none of your business.
There you are, sneaking past me!
I know.
And taking dangerous...
Revelio. Revelio.
What? Expulso!
Protego.
Stupid one. You're gonna have to stop that. I don't have a day. Pay for your deed.
Confringo. Revelio. Accio. Compulso.
Incendio!
Arresto Momentum.
Tripping totally! Stop that! Target practice!
Repulsor. Rependo.
Incendio!
Incendio.
Get up!
You're going to regret.
Arresto Momentum.
What you do now?
I will not be caught!
Confringo. Bombada. Expelliarmus. Rependo. Accio. Repulso. Rependo.
Impressive.
Descendo.
What have you
Confringo.
Tripping totally!
Petrificus totalis!
Confringo. Rependo.
Petrificus totalis!
Bombarda. Expelliarmus.
Petrificus totalis! Hold still!
Tripping totally!
Petrificus totalis!
Revelio.
Doesn't matter if they're still alive. Oil will be leaving. Something afoot.
I pressed Ominous regarding Salazar Slytherin's scriptorium, but my efforts were in vain. Meet me outside the Slytherin common room. We need
Confringo! Defender! Expulso!
You've made a great
Place! Levium Expulso!
You will pay for your
Confringo!
Your life ends here.
Expelliarmus!
Shame.
Hey, that's mine!
Accio.
Descendo! Incendio!
Build anything that's
Expulso!
death from above. You're going to regret it.
Confringo!
Expulso!
Stop that right now!
You've made a great mistake.
Revelio.
Friend.
You're here. Brilliant.
I received your owl. What happened with Ominous?
I told him none of us will be able to avoid dark magic forever. So the more we know about Salazar Slytherin and the dark arts, the better prepared we'll be. Unfortunately, only a Gaunt knows the location of the scriptorium's entrance, and Ominous won't tell me.
Perhaps I should have a chat with Ominous.
You? I suppose it's worth a try. But don't get your hopes up. Ominous is annoyingly stubborn. Nothing new. I know where he is. I'll lead you to him and then leave you to it. Come on. He's this way. Keep an eye out. Never know who's watching. Although that hasn't stopped us before.
Strictly speaking, it has. We were caught.
Damned poltergeist. Such a nuisance. There he is. Good luck.
What are you doing here?
Hello, Ominous. Do you have a moment?
What is it? What have you and Sebastian been up to now?
I owe you an apology, Ominous. I wasn't honest with you before about the Undercroft. Sebastian did show it to me. He wanted me to have a safe place to practice some spells, to try and catch up to the other fifth years. He didn't think you'd mind.
I suppose that makes sense. It's just Sebastian's been pestering me lately about something and I'm frustrated with him.
Don't tell me he's still going on about, what was it, a scriptorium?
He told you about that.
He did. We were talking about our house founder and he mentioned it. Wouldn't say much more, though.
Yes, well, he seems to think it contains the answer to saving Anne. I think it's likely full of dark magic that is better left untouched.
Wait, you've never been inside?
Of course not. I only know about it because of my favorite aunt, Noctua. She thought like I do. Didn't agree with the family on the use of dark magic. In fact, she'd hoped to convince my family that there was more to Salazar Slytherin than worshipping pureblood status. She'd heard of this scriptorium and thought its contents might shed some light on him. She even found the secret entrance in this very corridor. She wrote regularly to my father about her efforts to gain access, and then she simply vanished. No one else ever tried to enter.
That's a bit unnerving. I suppose even if it might lead to answers about what happened to your aunt, it does pose a risk.
Aunt Noctua went down this path with good intentions and lost her life. I don't want the same to happen again.
You don't know that history will repeat itself. Besides, you said your aunt thought like you. This could honor her memory, get you answers about Slytherin, and Sebastian answers for Anne. Your aunt pursued this alone. We could do it together.
I see what you've done here, and I confess, you've convinced me. I didn't think it possible. Very well. I shall tell you what I know. Fetch Sebastian, I'll wait. I hope we don't regret this.
Sebastian, over here.
These braziers grant access to the scriptorium.
Incendio! Your share? You wouldn't tell me when I practically begged.
It wasn't you who told me what I needed to hear. Opening the entrance has 3.
Well, 3 heads are better than 1.
Its 2 heads are better than 1.
And by that logic, 3 is better than 2. Simple mathematics, Ominous.
Confringo!
Something's happening.
I hope we're ready for this.
Dark, ominous corridors. My favorite.
No comment.
Come on, that was a good one. Looks like a locked door. We may want to look around. The rubble formed a relief of a person facing a snake.
It must be the voice I hear.
Revelio.
The voice is ancient, sinister.
You hear a voice?
It started when you repaired that relief. I hear a whisper saying, "Speak to me." I'm a parcel mouth. I can hear and speak to snakes. Nearly all known parcel mouths are descended from Salazar Slytherin.
I wish all Slytherins could talk to snakes.
You might not want the ability to speak parcel tongue. It's often associated with dark wizards. I haven't spoken it in ages, but I'd wager if I speak it now, the door will open. I'm hoping you're having second thoughts.
I see no reason we should stop now.
It's ironic. When I left home, I vowed to leave the dark arts behind, and yet here I am. Stand back. I can't believe I'm doing this.
It worked! Ominous, you possess a rare ability indeed.
Between the two of you, I'm starting to feel left out.
Between the two of us?
Never mind. There's no clear way forward.
Like a maze. Salazar Slytherin most likely wanted this to be difficult to solve.
Revelio! The door we came from, it closed. And there's more than one gate ahead.
Incendio! Closely at each gate for clues.
Confringo! The dial requires focus.
Art Noctua said the same. It may take practice to solve it.
Matching the symbols did open it.
Was about to do that myself, but you got to it first. Nice work.
Noctua references painful and arduous challenges, but also rewards.
Painful. That's the part I'm wary of.
All I heard was rewards. Keep going. We've got more to solve ahead.
Search each corridor. It may not be obvious which leads where.
Another gate.
Seems Slytherin like to play games.
Must run in the family.
Look in a mirror, Sebastian. That didn't sound good.
Salazar Slytherin didn't make this easy. Rather dire, isn't it?
You sound surprised. We're in a maze designed by Salazar Slytherin.
Lumos. Lumos.
That sounded promising.
Another dial solved.
Impressive. Nice work.
Incendio. Ominous. Your aunt wanted to change your family's traditions.
She did, and she was my favorite person in the world for it.
Another not the welcoming sort, was he? Every dial seems to be getting more difficult, but we've made it this far. Don't give up.
Revelio. Lumos.
I imagine the speeds vary and symbols differ for every dial.
It seems the dial moves faster than before. Perhaps check you're matching the correct symbols.
Lumos. Lumos. Incendio. Lumos.
I imagine the speeds vary and symbols differ for every dial.
It seems the dial moves faster than before. Perhaps check you're matching the correct symbols. The door we came from, it closed, and there's more than one gate ahead.
Then look closely at each gate for clues.
Incendio. This journal entry, it mentions getting lost and being unwelcome. The dial requires focus.
Aunt Noctua said the same. It may take practice to solve it. That didn't sound good.
Salazar Slytherin.
Revelio.
It's easy.
Lumos. Matching the symbols did open it.
Was about to do that myself, but you got to it first. Nice work.
Lumos.
We've got more to solve ahead.
Search each corridor. It may not be obvious which leads where.
Another gate.
Seems Slytherin like to play games.
Must run in the family.
Look in a mirror, Sebastian. That sounded promising.
Another dial solved.
Impressive. Nice work.
Incendio!
Another... not the welcoming sort, was he? Excellent work. We're another step closer to the scriptorium. I spotted something ahead. Looks troubling.
This whole place is troubling, but for my aunt's sake, we cannot stop now.
The gate! I think we're locked in. Again.
Then Salazar Slytherin is not yet finished with us.
Ominous. A skeleton. And Noctua's last journal entry. She mentions being trapped here, blocked by an unforgivable curse.
This is where she died. This is where we'll die. I shouldn't have listened to either of you.
Ominous, I'm truly sorry about your aunt. But I know what to do. It's going to be difficult.
You said you know what to do.
Tortured faces on the door, and Crucios etched into the stone. My guess is if we cast the Cruciatus curse, the door will open. That's why Noctua died. She had no one to cast the curse on. Ominous has the most experience with this. He should cast it. You seem to be in Ominous's favor. Will you ask him about this?
He does seem a bit cross with you. I'll speak with him.
Good. Work your magic, so to speak. Wish we had some liquid luck.
All of this could have been avoided.
Ominous. I hadn't imagined we'd end up trapped like this.
Salazar Slytherin did. He's to blame for many unimaginable things. I overheard you and Sebastian, and I won't do it. The Cruciatus curse is pure torture, I would know.
Sebastian told me a little of what happened when you were young. Sounds as if you had no choice.
Should have known he would have told you. And one always has a choice. I'm as guilty as the worst of my family. Unforgivable curses won't work unless you really mean them. I had to want to cause pain, and for that I shall never forgive myself. That spells the reason I have no family left. You and Sebastian will need to sort out another solution. If you cast Crucio, you will regret it forever.
What do we do now? Ominous is not going to cast the Cruciatus curse again.
Ridiculous! As if dying in here is a better option than casting a damned spell. It's up to us. I can teach you Crucio, or I can cast it on you.
Wait, you didn't say you knew how to cast Crucio?
Because I'm not sure I do. Ominous knows that, yet he's left us no choice. I don't yearn to follow in Noctua Gaunt's footsteps. I think I can cast it if I have to.
I want to learn the curse, and I think it's best if I cast it on you.
Very well, if that's what you want. To perform the spell, raise your wand, point it at me, and firmly declare Crucio. Hold on as long as you can.
Ready?
I'm ready.
Are you all right?
That pain. I would have done anything to make it stop. But I'll survive. Let's keep moving.
Revelio.
We made it. We found Salazar's Torium.
I can't believe we're here.
Sebastian, Ominous. There's a book just here.
You found something.
You two go ahead. Let me know what's in it. I'll wander around a bit.
May I have a look?
Revelio. What do you think?
Looks like a spellbook of some kind. This is incredible. A Hogwarts founder's possession. What an honor. Still can't believe Ominous never told me about his aunt and what she found.
What will you do with Slytherin's spellbook?
What I do with every book. Read it. Having professors as parents ingrained that habit early on. But I can do that later. For now, I say we explore this room. It's breathtaking.
I've been getting an uneasy feeling about this place. We shouldn't linger.
Revelio.
I don't want to leave, but I owe you. Both of you. Without both of you, we'd never have made it this far.
We were lucky. We could have died. We must swear never to do this again.
I see a way out.
Best news I've heard all day.
Ominous. About your aunt.
Please, Sebastian.
Revelio.
I meant what I said before. We swear, right now, never to engage in anything to do with dark magic again.
Understood. I'm truly sorry about your aunt, Ominous.
I suppose after all this, I am grateful to know what happened to her. Thank you.
Protego!
I've been studying Salazar Slytherin's spellbook. Meet me in the Undercroft. I found something.
What are you up to now?
Might some kind soul help me?
You'll never believe
What did you discover in the spellbook we found in the scriptorium?
Salazar Slytherin's spellbook was a little difficult to interpret, but fascinating. Evidently, he encouraged teaching dark magic at Hogwarts. Neither the Imperious Curse nor the Killing Curse was unforgivable during his time. He believed students should be prepared to use dark magic when necessary, not to fear it. That's why we had to use Crucio to gain access to the scriptorium. He didn't want his knowledge shared with anyone who was afraid of the power of dark magic.
It was hard to do, but casting Crucio was our only option.
And I'm glad we did it, because in the spellbook I also found something else. References to a lost relic, which, from what I can tell, grants the holder the power to reverse dark magic curses.
And you think this relic might be able to save Anne?
Precisely. I plan to search for this relic, but I don't think we should tell anyone. Especially Ominous. He wouldn't understand.
I see no reason to involve Ominous.
I'm glad you agree. When I know more, I shall send an owl. And don't feel sorry for Ominous. This to ourselves for now is for his own good.
I'll decide what's for my own good.
Ominous, we were just about to get some air. Care to join?
You're a liar, Sebastian. I heard everything. You swore you'd never engage in anything to do with dark magic again.
No, I didn't. I said I understood you wanting that. I'd never swear to give up on finding a cure for Anne.
You don't know when to stop, do you?
I know when not to stop. Leave this alone, Ominous. I'll be on my way.
I am not letting this go.
Ominous, Sebastian meant well.
I know what I heard. You knew I wouldn't agree with this. Going after that relic is not a good idea. Sebastian doesn't even realize it, but he's as irresponsible and reckless now as his parents were years ago. It's why they died.
I knew his parents died, but I never heard what happened.
Mr. and Mrs. Sallow were professors. Spent nearly every waking moment in the cellar library. Noses buried in books. Anne and Sebastian were upstairs when it happened. They heard a sudden crash and ran downstairs, but it was too late. Their parents had crumpled to the floor. A defect with the lamp in the cellar caused the room to fill with an undetectable toxin. Sebastian and Anne were helpless. They had no magic yet.
What a horrible story.
It is. That's why I can't understand Sebastian's recklessness. I've practically lost Anne. I cannot lose Sebastian too. Please avoid anything to do with that spellbook.
Those references in the book seem promising.
Everything to do with Salazar Slytherin seems promising until it's too late. I hope Sebastian pursues this no further, but if you think he might, please let me know. It would mean a lot.
Anne is getting worse. If there is any chance that the relic from Slytherin's spellbook can help her, I must find it. I'm requesting your help. Meet me up.
What's this? A child wandered too far from home?
Expelliarmus! Defender! No! Leviosa! Expelliarmus!
To your knees!
Expelliarmus! Bombarder!
The acrobatics will only postpone the inevitable.
And no one to share in my victory.
Enjoy suffering, do you?
You can't...
Mysterious and a bit unsettling.
You're here. Good.
Protego! Sebastian, that relic you mentioned...
I believe one of Slytherin's students stumbled upon the relic during an assignment to study sarcophagi in this catacomb. From what I read in a report by the student, they weren't permitted to take it with them, so I must assume it's still here. As I mentioned earlier, this relic grants its holder the power to reverse dark magic curses. If it's in this catacomb, I have to find it. For Anne. I need to see her.
I'm ready to explore the catacomb. Perhaps we can visit Anne when we've finished.
Perfect. By the way, Ominous has been asking about you. You didn't tell him what we were doing, did you?
I didn't. I promise.
Good. Ominous would be livid if he knew what we were about to do. I'll be interested to compare what lies inside to what I've read about this catacomb. I'm sure that foul smell is the scent of success. Try not to lose your nerve just yet.
Expelliarmus! Bombarda! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Bombarda!
At least now we know we're not alone in here.
Perhaps that was it. And the rest of the
Revelio.
tomb will be insect-free.
Yeah, spiders aren't insects.
Don't start.
Accio! Opening all of these is tempting.
We're here for a reason. I'd say opening them all is justified. It's almost smaller than it looks.
Wingardium Leviosa!
Finding a chest in an inconspicuous loft. Brilliant.
Revelio! Confringo! Bombarda! Vinda! Confringo! Protego! Sendo! Expelliarmus!
We've read the world and satisfied. I shall sleep better tonight. Now this is the sort of great room I want to be buried in.
Surrounded by grandeur.
Grandeur and then some. Even an altar with a pile of bones. Lovely.
Outside the sarcophagus. Seems odd. There's something here by the altar.
Accio! Wingardium Leviosa! Bombarda! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Accio! Wingardium Leviosa! Accio! Descendo! Confringo! Defendo! Revelio! Expelliarmus! Bombarda!
We've made it this far, but clearly we have more to do.
Accio! Accio! Lumos! Incendio! Lumos! Incendio! Lumos!
Accio. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
I need to find a safe way across.
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
Critical bridge complete.
Bombarda. Wingardium Leviosa.
What did you find?
Looks like part of a student's diary. It mentions plans to return for the relic and conjuring barricades using bones.
Of course. The student's summary referenced a space beyond the Great Room, which means this can't be a dead end. I have the report if you want to have a look. Let's divide and conquer. You work on sorting out the bone barricades. I'll look around and see what we missed. Hold on to that diary entry. There may be more to it.
It does mention something else. It says their next assignment was learning the Imperius Curse.
Really? Interesting. We need to focus on moving beyond this room. But let me think for a moment.
Of course. I'll start to search for those barricades.
Brilliant.
Revelio.
There's more to this than even I imagined. Look, bones stacked oddly on either side of this archway.
Leave no stone unturned. Or in this case, no bone.
Revelio.
We're in a tomb. I assume eerie sounds come with the territory.
Wingardium Leviosa.
You've done it. I knew we'd get through. I felt it in my bones.
Nice.
The student's diary mentions the Imperius Curse. I wouldn't be surprised if we're going to need it here. It's an unforgivable, but useful when you're outnumbered. Places the victim completely under the caster's control. So, if you'd like to learn Imperio, I can teach you.
It's probably wise to know the spell.
I couldn't agree more. A spell that could save your life shouldn't be unforgivable. You have a lot at stake. You have an ability that evidently no one's seen for centuries. Focus your wand movement. It's not an easy spell to master. There we go. Something troubling ahead. God.
Bombarda! Confringo! Defendo! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Bombarda! Revelio! Confringo! Bombarda! Confringo! Stupefy! Expelliarmus! Stupefy! Bombarda! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Bombarda! Confringo! Propendo! Descendo! Depulso! Accio! Propendo! Descendo! Revelio! Descendo! Arresto momentum.
Never knew spiders could make such a mess.
Bit dramatic, isn't it?
Revelio. Confringo. Defender. Accio. Revelio. Accio. Defender. Confringo. Bombarda. Revelio.
This catacomb has suffered decay, just as the student's summary described.
I doubt anyone's been here in quite some time.
Bombarda!
Another barricade.
Revelio.
How well you did on the last one. This
How gracious of you.
I try.
Wingardium Leviosa.
Accio! That worked. Accio! Accio! Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. You are head and shoulders above these bones. Nicely done. I see why Slytherin's student was so entranced with this place. Arresto momentum. For a moment there, I thought that'd never end. Dead end. Accio, lovely. All that for nothing.
Hold on. Don't give up yet. Sebastian! The relic! Look! Could it be? The note and rendition of the relic. It matches. This must be where the student left the relic.
I can't believe it. After all this, it lines up. We've really found it.
What do you suppose is meant by the dark sacrifice required?
I have no idea. But we're here for the relic.
I'm willing to ignore what the journal entry says. We're taking the relic.
Agreed. This is meant to be. For Anne's sake, I'm taking it. Let's get to Feldcroft. I must keep this relic secret, especially from my uncle. Is that ominous? Ominous! The sounds we kept hearing, it was you.
You gave me no choice. I had to follow you. Sebastian, please, leave the relic alone. We can find another way to help Anne.
I'm sorry, Ominous, but I'm taking it.
No, you're not. If you won't put it back, then I will.
Hold on, both of you. Sebastian, please, take a step back.
Fine, but Ominous knows I won't step back from a fight.
Can't believe this.
How much did you hear?
Everything. I heard you encourage Sebastian to take the relic.
Sebastian's done his research. He knows what he's doing.
Sebastian makes things sound easy when they could be impossible or dangerous. We need to stop him.
And if nothing will change his mind?
Something has to. I need your help.
You're right. This seems far riskier than Sebastian realizes.
Good. We're agreed. We don't allow him to leave here with the relic.
I do think we should talk to him, but I fear we won't stop him from taking the relic.
What are you suggesting?
I'm suggesting we negotiate. We allow Sebastian to leave with the relic under one condition. After this, no more.
I feel that's what we agreed to in the scriptorium. I'm being taken for a fool.
You're not, Ominous. This may be the only way to keep your friendship intact. Let's trust him to know what's best.
Fine. If I trust him on this, I'm trusting you too. The dark arts seem harmless until it's too late. Go then. Leave with the relic. I'll not say a word more. I hope I don't regret this.
Sebastian, we're ready.
What is it? I haven't changed my mind.
Ominous has. Let's go.
What? Ominous?
I'll explain on the way. Come on.
Well, what happened back there?
Ominous and I found a compromise.
Ominous simply needs a moment with you and he'll change his mind. Is that it?
I told him we ought to give you this chance, that the relic is too important to ignore.
There has to be more to it than that. Tell me.
We agreed on what was needed, Sebastian. You have my word.
As we were leaving, Ominous wouldn't even acknowledge me. That's not like him.
He was troubled, Sebastian. Even though... It's been a lot to take in.
I thought he understood. He knew we couldn't give up. All of this is too important. For Anne. When we get to Feldcroft, I'd rather Anne not know what had to be done to get this relic. She thinks like Ominous.
Confringo!
Expelliarmus! Confringo! Expelliarmus!
all of Ranrock's loyalists deserve the same fate. Nice work. No, this isn't good.
What is it?
Smoke! Over there, by the hamlet. Felcroft's in trouble. They're under attack.
Let's hurry.
Stop provoking! Bombarda!
Accio!
Descender!
Flipendo!
Go back! Keep out the way!
Accio!
Keep out of short reach!
Pulsar!
To the right! Got it!
Descender!
Depot! Levioso!
Confringo!
Revive!
Expelliarmus!
Got them. They'll retreat. We'll make them.
Accio! Superbug!
Stop provoking them!
Confringo! Imperial!
What are you doing? Stay back! What is this? Keep out! Keep out of sword's reach! Expulso!
To the right!
Got it!
They're closing in!
Give them all! Expulso! Levioso!
You'll not win here.
Bastion! Be careful! Mine!
They'll retreat. We'll make them. Descender.
Boy! What have you done?
Saved my sister.
With an unforgivable curse. From that damned book, no doubt. Your father would be ashamed. You've gone too far, Sebastian. Stay away from her. From all of us.
What did my uncle expect me to do? The Imperious curse saved Anne's life. That goblin was going to kill her.
You did what you had to do.
If I have to keep proving that to my uncle, I will. He cannot banish me from my own home. From my sister.
It might be best to let him calm down a while. May I speak to him? Perhaps I can help to ease the tension a bit.
You may be right. Very well. Probably best if I get away from here for a while. I'll head back to Hogwarts.
Revelio.
was he thinking?
Pardon me, Mr. Sallow.
What Sebastian did was inexcusable. You cannot possibly be about to defend him.
Sebastian and I have encountered Ranrock's loyalists before. That goblin would have killed Anne.
This family does not resort to using dark magic even against our enemies. What Sebastian did cannot be undone. That you are defending Sebastian's behavior at all tells me everything I need to know. You are as guilty as he is. Sebastian is to come nowhere near Feldcroft, nowhere near Anne. Unforgivable curses are so named for a reason. If I hear that either of you continues down this path, if either of you uses dark magic, I will notify the headmaster immediately. Why, Sebastian?
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
Did you speak with my uncle?
I wish I had better news about your uncle and Anne.
Well, what did he say?
I'm afraid he wants you nowhere near Feldcroft. Nor Anne.
I had to stop that goblin from killing my sister. He had no right to banish me from my own twin. If he thinks banishing me means I'm going to give up on Anne, he's sorely mistaken.
He also said he cannot excuse the use of dark magic in any form, and that if he hears of either of us using it, he'll go straight to Professor Black.
Huh. That relic, dark magic or not, is the key to saving Anne. To reverse that curse. I will not lose Anne for good. I should send the crest to Anne. She'll know that we need to meet.
I'm afraid I don't follow.
Nothing, just a thought. Now I'm more determined than ever to learn what power that relic has.
I shall wait to hear from you then.
Thank you. I very much appreciate you standing by me through all of this. I'll send you an owl when I have news. That relic is the key to saving Anne. I know it. Meet me outside of Feldcroft as soon as you can.
Handy.
Wonder who lives here.
Sebastian, a lost relic from a catacomb which requires a dark sacrifice.
I know how it sounds, but if this can help you, it's worth the risk.
Does Ominous know about this?
He helped find the scriptorium where we discovered Slytherin's spellbook.
Very well. If Ominous will be there, I'll meet you. We don't have much time. Solomon wants to leave Beldcroft.
What? Leave? Never mind. You need to stall him. Buy us time, Anne. Please.
I shall do my best. I'll be in touch.
Solomon can't take Anne from Feldcroft. Where would they go? When would I see her?
Sebastian.
I can't believe my uncle wants to leave Feldcroft. Anne's going to stall him. She must. We need time.
Time? For what?
I've learned more about the relic. I cross-referenced Slytherin's spellbook with everything in the library on relics and dark sacrifices. That's when I realized something. I believe the relic will only work inside the catacomb.
We just need to get Anne to the catacomb and work out how to make a dark sacrifice.
Our biggest hurdle may be convincing Ominous. Anne will only give this a chance if he's on board.
And we have to keep all of this from your uncle. If he goes to the headmaster, we could be expelled.
Let me handle Ominous this time. As for my uncle, he's not an Auror anymore. What he doesn't know, well, won't hurt us.
Good luck with Ominous. Until we meet again.
I shall let you know when the four of us should meet at the catacomb. Look for my owl. See you soon.
Anne's worried. She said Sebastian promised her that I would be there if she went to meet him in the catacomb. But now he's asking her to join him immediately and to come alone. She says he doesn't sound himself. Meet us at the catacomb as soon as you can. I hope. Has conveyed my message clearly.
There's no telling what lies in wait for me in there.
Sebastian has gone too far. You saw what lies in the catacomb. I cannot stay here.
Wait, Anne, please.
Ominous. He was willing to put the whole hamlet and himself in danger on the chance that some old relic could help to heal me. I'm sorry, Ominous. Make sure he's all right, will you?
I'm glad you're here.
I received your owl. Where's Sebastian?
Inside the catacomb. Frankly, I was surprised you weren't with him.
Ominous,
Stop. You swore you wouldn't let Sebastian take this one step further. Yet here we are.
He won't listen to reason.
I should have stopped him before. Sebastian's in real trouble now. I'm going back into the catacomb to find him. Anne's right. He and the entire hamlet are in danger. The place is crawling with Inferi.
Inferi? What are you talking about?
You'll see. We need to hurry. Sebastian must not be in his right mind.
Last time we were here, this place was crawling with spiders.
We're about to face worse. Let's find Sebastian quickly.
Accio! Wingardium Accio! Revelio! Accio! Wingardium Leviosa! Where was Sebastian when you and Anne found him?
Just ahead, in the Great Room.
Bombarda! Confringo! Potato! Bombarda! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Incendio!
There weren't this many in theory before.
And there's no sign of Sebastian.
It's... Bombarda! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Defender! Expelliarmus! Bombarda! Confringo!
I was so worried about Sebastian I didn't even realize. Anne's gone to get Solomon. When she first saw the Inferi, she thought Sebastian was being attacked. But then he showed her the relic and said he'd learned how to use it.
The carvings on the relic were Inferi, and Sebastian somehow created them.
Not exactly. He's controlling them. This is powerful dark magic. Creating Inferi is incredibly difficult, but controlling them... As Anne and I frantically barricaded the Inferi to keep them from escaping, Sebastian kept mumbling about healing Anne. When Anne said she couldn't stay here, I didn't realize what she meant.
Solomon threatened to go to the headmaster if he heard of Sebastian dealing with dark magic.
I need to get to Hogwarts. I must get to Professor Black first. Twist the story a bit, make him think it's a family fight. I'll be back as soon as I can. See if you can talk some sense into Sebastian. Be careful.
Accio. Revelio. Rupendo. Descendo. Accio. Rupendo. Descendo. Rupendo. Depulso. Accio. Confringo. Bombada. Defendo. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Bombada. Defendo. Revelio. Revelio. Confringo. Revelio. How many Inferi are there?
Incendio. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Bombarda. Arresto momentum. Incendio. Incendio. Defender. Confringo. Bombarda. Expelliarmus. Accio. Descendo. Defender. Confringo. Bombarda. Expelliarmus. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio. Accio. Revelio. Accio.
There's Sebastian.
Isn't this incredible?
Sebastian.
I told you, the relic is the answer. I've been trying to reverse the dark magic that injured Anne, but this will allow me to control it. Just as I can control the Inferi.
Control? I had to fight the Inferi all the way.
What have the two of you done? Accio Relic!
Don't! The relic! You'll pay for this!
But two of you have gone too far! I meant this!
Let me arrest the
Save Anne!
Confringo. Bombarda. Incendio.
Potato!
Sendo. Imperio. Confringo.
Sorry, it had to be done.
Places. Places. Leviosa.
Now you've gone so far. Incendia!
Ringo!
Expelliarmus! Confringo! Bombard! Defender!
Enemy done.
Glacius!
Leviosa! Tango!
Expelliarmus! Bombarder! Confringo! Defender!
Potato! Ringo!
Glacius!
Now you've gone too far.
Expelliarmus! Defender! Luma! Leviosa! Now you place it!
Take it!
Ringo!
Ringo!
Arrest that momentum!
Ringo!
Ringo!
Leviosa!
Confringo! Expelliarmus! Defender! Bombarder! Imperial!
Sorry, it had to be done.
Confringo! Defender! Bombarder! Expelliarmus!
Leviosa! Incendia! Potato!
Leviosa!
Confringo! Expelliarmus! Bombarder!
Now you've gone too far. Glacius!
Mr. Salo!
Stop! Stop!
Confringo!
Sorry, it had to be done.
Defender! Expelliarmus!
Confringo!
Ringo!
Confringo! Bombarder! Confringo!
Now you've gone too far.
Expelliarmus! Confringo! Cavolso! Accio! Defender! Incendio! Confringo! Incendio! Bombarder! Crucial! Imperial!
Sorry.
Ringo!
Cavolso! Confringo! Bombarder! Expelliarmus! Defender! Crucial! Incendio!
Now you've gone too far.
Defender! Bombarder! Expelliarmus!
She cannot be healed, Sebastian. You must stop.
I won't let her suffer! Avada Kedavra!
choice.
Oh, Anne. What have you done? I must get out of here.
I can't let him leave. Sebastian, wait! Stop, Sebastian. Hold on.
What is it?
Why wouldn't you stop? I was calling after you.
Anne won't survive this. She's withering away, inside and out. Solomon's never been there for us, not really. He gave up on Anne. I'll never give up on her. You saw him, didn't you? He was going to ruin her life. He attacked us. I had to use the killing curse. You know I did. If I hadn't known how to cast it...
He did attack us. You had no choice. It was brave, Sebastian. You clearly care more about Anne than your uncle ever did.
I knew you'd understand. I did do the right thing.
You did. I would have done the same, if I knew how.
I could teach you.
No time like the present.
The killing curse won't be easy to master. As with all unforgivables, you have to mean it. Hold your wand steady. Focus. The incantation is Avada Kedavra. Your intention must be clear. I can't stay here. I need to find Ominous.
Sebastian.
Please, I'm not myself right now. Let's meet later, at the Undercroft, all right?
Victor Rookwood is dead. He confronted me as I left Ollivander's with the Keeper's wand. I had to defend myself.
Godric's heart. Are you all right? I know you're well able to defend yourself. I've seen it often enough. But Rookwood himself...
He would have killed me once he found the repository, if not before. I had no choice.
You're right. You had no choice. You did what you had to do. The wizarding community owes you a great debt.
Thank you for saying so, Professor. I'm ready for what's next.
All right, then. The Keepers have been waiting.
You have completed all of our trials, and you have done so under circumstances even I did not foresee. You understand now why all of this was necessary. The portkey, the vault, the locket, the book, the trials. To ensure that one with the ability you and I share would make the same choice that San, Neve, Charles, and I did.
Now that you have witnessed my memory, you understand all that is at stake. Not everyone is what they seem.
As you know, light does not exist without shadow, nor shadow without light. Simply because you can eliminate darkness does not always mean that you should.
Even the most well-meaning and competent amongst us cannot possibly know the consequences of manipulating what should be beyond our reach.
What lies in the repository must never be released. Resist the temptation to destroy or control it. The magic that you have so carefully honed must now be used only to protect the secret we keep. You have the wand. You will know when to wield it. We leave our legacy in your hands.
That must be the way to the repository. I should hope that the enchantments protecting the castle would protect against an incursion from below.
I fear they may not. Although, if they don't now, I can assure you they will in the future.
Were you able to reach Professor Weasley?
I was. Hopefully she and the others will arrive soon. They know where to find the door through which we entered. Let's go. If his loyalists are here, he cannot be far behind.
You and I have faced worse, Professor.
Search the area. Must be here somewhere. We must be getting closer. We'll be pleased with our progress. I won't rest. You can't stop us.
We need to press on. Ranrock must be here somewhere.
This drill stands between us and him. We need to move it.
I shall handle it. One moment. Let's go.
You're no match for us.
A dead end. Now what?
Professor, that wall, that's the way forward.
Very perceptive, my young friend. It worked. Let's go.
Revelio.
Lumos! Ranrock must be getting closer to finding the repository.
I fear you're right, Professor.
Lumos!
There's nothing we can do but keep searching.
These tunnels haven't brought us much luck so far.
We're getting closer, Professor. That way.
Have somehow evaded the castle's defensive charms.
Steer them this way! We shall make quick work of them!
They got this.
Time to move. We're in the thick of it now.
Also, Sue's in charge. The time will be back. Thank you, Professor. Look out! Another troll! This one's worse than the last two! Stop him! Apologies,
Now, Professor Fig, aren't you going to leave some for the rest of us? We can be up here.
One less you at the
got here before Ranrock.
I can't believe this is it. The repository has been under the castle for hundreds of years.
Think of all the pain that created it. This is what Miriam, George, your friend Lodgok, and countless others died for. Miriam believed this forgotten magic could be used for such good. But she did not know the risks. She did not see what the Keepers have shown you. What Isadora showed you. You are now the Keeper of whatever power it holds. What do you intend to do with it?
I plan to leave the repository as it is.
I'm pleased to hear that. I've been thinking.
What is it, Professor?
I spent all year trying to keep our journey a secret from everyone, including Professor Weasley. But now I wonder if I should have shared it with her, and the others, sooner. Trusted them more. The Keepers wanted this secret to be locked away forever. How long will you keep it?
The Keepers were right. The risk of using this magic is too dangerous. It is my responsibility alone to keep it safe.
I understand, but you are not entirely alone. I will do all I can to help you.
The arrogance of wizard kind. Goblins built this repository. It belongs to us.
Enough, Ranrock. It was never yours.
I've been wanting to play with this.
Miriam's wand.
If she'd simply handed over the container, all of this could have been avoided. Foolish, self-important witch. Seems you were two of a kind. She didn't know when to give up either.
Confringo. Repulsor. Confringo. Bombarda. Can't run forever, Ranrock.
Give up now, and I might ensure that your death is swift.
There's nowhere to hide now, Ranrock.
Send them.